All right, what's up, guys? What's up? I'll wait a few seconds for people to get in here. The opening range breakout indicator gave a nice signal right there. All right, guys. All right, let's get this stream started. So, today was FOMC, right? Today was FOMC. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, so I will not be streaming tomorrow morning. Tonight, I'm not gonna take any trades tonight. I'm just gonna kind of watch, just kind of watch the market, just kind of hang out, because we do have bank holiday tomorrow, so probably not gonna see much action tonight. So just gonna kind of chill on stream, just kind of watch the market. So yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Let's see, tapped. Let's see, so we did inverse that 5-minute gap right there, pulling right back down here, pulling right back down. Looks like we're going to inverse this gap in about a minute. So I did just upload a new video on change in state of delivery. It's a pretty good video, So if you guys want to learn more about change in state of delivery, I highly recommend watching that video. Check the 15-minute here. All right, yeah, so we tapped into a 15-minute gap. Let's draw this gap. This gap's a little bit better. Draw this one. So 15-minute gap right here. Let's see. And then let's drop down to the 5-minute. 5-minute, we are about to inverse right here. This gap in about a minute or so. Do have this kind of level right there. All right. So I could see us. I guess sell side would be kind of like this right here. So maybe you could target that. But yeah, I will not be taking any live trades tonight just because it's bank holiday. So if I do take anything tonight, it'll just be like just kind of like just paper trades. So but yeah, how's everyone doing? Let's do this. No, a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, there we go. Boom. So if we hit 30 likes, I'll do an Apex giveaway. So yeah, so it looks like we did inverse that 5-minute gap. So if you do want to, just because we're kind of playing around here, let's just do this. I'm not taking any funded trades right now, so it doesn't really matter. But just kind of target that sell side down here. We'll try to go for 6 contracts. If we do kind of pull back and retest that, we will add 3 more. But yeah. Very low volume right now. Very low volume. So why did I enter this sim trade? Because we tap here. Let me change this song real quick. Because we tapped into this 15-minute gap right here, right? Pretty strong candle, and the sellers immediately stepped in, inversing this 5-minute gap. So, you know, what are we doing now? You know, we're kind of hitting this right here. So we do want to see us close below this, right? See how we're kind of wicking that, we're holding that, right? We want to see that close below. Okay, so. Yeah. Let's check ES. See what ES is doing. Okay. Interesting. The 1 hour. Let's see. What do we have here? Big 1 hour gap. We did inverse the 1 hour gap right here. We did inverse that gap. So yeah, so I will not be streaming tomorrow morning in the Discord just because, you know, bank holiday. So just a reminder, I will not be streaming then. But yeah, so, you know, let's see if we can get that pushed down. Let's see if we can get that pushed down. I highly doubt volatility is going to be, you know, high tonight. You know, bank holiday tomorrow, so, you know, market is open. It closes early though. I think it closed at like, I think it's like 1 p.m. Eastern. So FOMC today was pretty underwhelming. Not gonna lie, it's pretty underwhelming. What's up? What's up, Tyler? Yeah, FOMC right here was very underwhelming. So, what? It's like 115 point. Yeah. You know, like if we go to the daily here, if we go to the daily, like it's, you know, I've been saying this past few days, but like we're just like we're in here, you know, like I'm gonna see us get out of this, you know. I don't like that we're just like, you know, I've this whole week I've really taken like one trade. I've really only taken like one trade this entire week. Like full size, like stacked accounts, like one trade with like actual size. That was on that was Tuesday. That was kind of like my real, like my kind of like the only real trade that I've taken this week. It was a great trade. It was a great trade, but since then, you know, like I don't like trading FOMC days. Today during FOMC, I did. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Market Shark? What's up? It's like today, I don't like trading FOMC days with my live accounts. So like I just did kind of just paper just to play around. I did call this long right here. I did get short for a few right here, a few points. I took a quarter off, went to break even, and then got this. We called this long all the way up here to overnight high, but yeah. So yeah, I don't really like trading FOMC days, you know. And then, you know, tomorrow's bank holiday, so like it's kind of like 2 days in a row where like we're not really trading, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's see. So if we do get this right here, we will have a change in state of delivery. If we do get this, if we do get this closure in 4 minutes. So we'll see, you know, we'll see if we get it. You haven't activated your Apex PA. Awesome. Good luck when you do. Good luck. Yeah, so let's see if we get this. Let's see if we can get this right here. We are taking out that low, so let's go break even right now. Let's go break even. Let's buy one here. Let's buy one back. We're just gonna buy one. There we go. So took a third off. Gonna leave the rest down to here. I will be doing an Apex giveaway at 30 likes, so you know, kind of just going for this wick right here. Drop down to the 1, see what's happening here. Got 45 seconds left. See what happens here, guys. We are pushing still. Got 2 contracts here. Thanks for the support, Tyler. Looks like we're kind of pushing up right there. What did we hit? So we hit the bodies. So on the 1 minute we hit the bodies right there. Kind of bouncing off of that a little bit. So see if we can continue here. See if we can continue. We did make a fair value gap here, so we do want to see that thing get respected. So we will kind of just just kind of put that right above there for now. Then yeah, just let it go. Got a minute 30 left for the 5-minute closure. Not gonna be a super long stream tonight, just because bank holiday. Just gonna volatility is probably not gonna be crazy, which it's. I mean, so far it's been better than I thought. Honestly, like we're up about 30 points, 28 points right now. So it's better than I thought. Like I mean, even today's New York AM. Like usually whenever we have FOMC day, it's like delivery is usually so bad. But today we actually had good delivery during during the AM session. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off another one right here. So we got one left. We got one left to see if we can hit that. See if we can hit that target down there. See if we can hit that sell side. See what ES is doing. Yeah, ES is doing the same thing. And we did get that change of state of delivery right there, obviously. Actually we have not yet technically. So all right, so we are very, very close. So I'm going to drag this down just to there. We got so close, guys. We got so close to the target. What? Less than 2 points. Less than 2 points. And we already did take 2 cons off, so we're just trailing this last one just right there. Yeah, I mean, like it's a a nice little trade here, nice little trade. Tapped in that 15-minute gap. When I trade Asia, most of the time I like entering off the 5-minute inversions. So tapped in that 15-minute gap right here. Got this 5-minute inversion right here, and then yeah, change the state of delivery right here as well, which is nice. So go on, let's see if we can hit it. Let's see if we can hit it, guys. Boom, boom. There we go. Look at that. Pretty much no drawdown that trade. You know what? Like 9-10 points. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid right there. Pretty solid. Taking out sell side right now. See, what is this line? What is this? I have no idea, but I'm gonna delete it. Still running. Yeah, it's taking out sell side. So we'll see what happens here. Taking out this level too. Look at that. Yo, price, like, I did not think price was going to be moving this much during the session. I am shocked. I'm very shocked. I mean, like, you know, we are, like, you know, kind of downtrending right now, so really kind of like next area for us to kind of go to is, I would say, like, I'd say like that right there. Yeah, volume's not very high. Volume's not high at all. I noticed that when I entered that trade, it was like it was a pretty big spread. Like look at the spread. So that's a point right now. Yeah. But yeah, nice little trade. Nice little trade right there. That was what, 42 points, risk 28 at 1.5 R. Dropped about 75 from the entry. Thir 30 likes, I'll do an Apex giveaway, guys. 30 likes. I think I'm gonna do some Take Profit Trader giveaway accounts too. Maybe in like a few weeks. Excuse me, maybe in like a few weeks or so, but right now I'm liking the Apex giveaways. Liking the Apex giveaways. If you guys do want to get some accounts, you guys do want to load up on the Apex with the 80% off, you can use code at GC Trading right there. Is TPT better than Apex? You know, they're both great. You know, they're both good. It just depends on what you want. You know. TPT has a more expensive upfront cost. They are the cheapest firm you can go with overall. They are the cheapest firm you can go with. Take Profit Trader. You can also use code GC Trading for that as well. But the thing is, you pay like, you know, $80 up front, right? With Apex, you pay like, depending on the sale, like right now you can get a 50K for like 30 something dollars. Right, pretty cheap, and then you don't really pay the activation. You don't pay the majority, which is the activation fee, until you're already passed. So, you know, both are good. You know, both are really good. It just depends on what you want. You can get daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. 3340. Yeah, there we go. You can get daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. With Apex, you can stack 20 accounts. So, you know, let's say you got 20 50Ks. You're making, you know, average 200 a day per account. That's $4 grand a day. You know, you can do the math. 20,000 a week, 40,000 every 2 weeks, 80 grand a month, right? That's if you're doing $200 every single day. So it's, you know, like the scalability with Apex is insane. You know, like if you can consistently just do 200 a day on a 50K, and you're just super comfortable with that, all you got to do is just copy trade it with 19 more accounts. You're making insane money. So I like both. Apex is good. Take Profit Trader is good as well. They're both, like, I would say those are my top two firms that I like. Apex, Take Profit Trader. My funded is good. My funded is good. They have a really easy payout rule. Let's see. Tradeify is solid as well. You know. So. Nice little trade right there, guys. Tapped into the 15-minute gap. 5-minute inversion. That's it. Is equity market open tomorrow? I know the futures market is open. I know Chicago Mercantile is open. But for equities, I don't think so because it's a bank holiday. I'm not quite sure. Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures is open until 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. But things like actual like equities, I don't think they're open. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I want to ask you about the consistency scoring. Consistency. I don't think I've heard of that term. What firm is that for? If you mean just like consistency, like across like your trades, yeah, like most firms have, like, you know, you got to stay under like 20% consistency, 30% consistency. You know, just so you're not like hidden payout in one trade or so, but yeah. All right, so we just took out that low right there, you know. Yeah, so like, you know, like a consistency rule, you know, for example, like let's say a prop firm has a, you know, 50% consistency rule, right? And just to keep it super simple, let's make it 50%. Let's say payout, you know, let's say your payout buffer is like 3,000. Okay, like let's say you got to hit $3,000 to pay out, right? And your consistency cannot be over 50%, right? It has to be under. So, you know, let's say, you know, 3,000. What's 50% of 3,000, right? Let's say you're gonna pay out right when you get to $3,000, right? What's 50% of 3,000? 1,500, right? So like if you make over $1,500 in a single trade or day, you know, it depends on the firm. I think most firms are trade. No, most are days, I think. Yeah. Like let's say you make more than 1,500 one day, that's over 50%, right? So then they won't really pay you out. So like each firm and accounts and, you know, different option, it all varies. Some are 25, 30, you know, 50. So we took out that low right there, that low that we were targeting, this kind of sell side area, and we were ripping up pretty strong here. Took out that low, ripping up pretty strong off that level. Do I want to buy it? No, not really. Even though we are inversing this right here, it could work, but it's not really part of my bias right now. Right now, I'll kind of only be looking for sells. So So, you know, something that you could look to enter would be like, you know, maybe like you get like a double inversion right here. You know, that would be cool. That would be cool to get. We'll see. So this right here was, you know, kind of like my main like sell side area, right? We did have this one, which is where our target was. We did just take out this. You know, this was a pretty hefty level, and you could see, right? We did snap off of it, but I don't think I want to, like, you know, I don't think I want to get long off that, you know, because like I don't know how high this thing's gonna go, right? You know, if I did want to play it, this is what I would do. We are rebalancing into these 1 minute gaps right here. I would see what happens off this. So like if we were to pull back and then we were getting inversion in here, then yes, then we could look to take something like this, right? So, but you know, let's see what happens. Do we have a fair value gap right here? Let's turn on this indicator. We do have a tiny one. We do have a tiny inversion. So if someone did want to take that, you could take that. Where's your next fair value gap? Next fair value gap is this one up here. So you would be targeting that. So it would be something, you know, depending on where you want to put your stop. I would probably do something like that, honestly, to keep it super tight. But yeah, let's see what happens with this thing. This candle closes. This candle just opened up. So, but yeah, I mean, like if we are going up, like this is where we're going. Like this is first target is this this 1 minute gap right here. So, but yeah, we had a really nice little trade right there. Yeah, this thing's going for that gap. This thing's probably going for the gap. The opening range breakout fair value gap indicator. I feel like I gotta change the name. You know, it's like it's so long. Like orb plus FEG, like, you know, orb plus FEG. I don't know. It seems kind of long. I feel like I gotta change it, but like it's been doing pretty solid. It's been doing pretty good. It's been doing pretty good. Very high R most of the time. GC indicator. Thing is, like I got multiple, you know, like I got multiple indicators, so the money maker. Yeah, guys, 30 likes. I'm doing a giveaway. I do have to go pretty soon here. I do have to go pretty soon. About, I would say like 5 to 7 minutes ish. It caught this little guy right here too this morning. Let me turn this off. It's drawn a million of them. There we go. So it caught this little inversion back up to orb high. Let's see. Did we? Yeah. So we did look at this thing right here this morning. We did take this. We took off a quarter position right here, and then we moved it to break even. And then once we saw this inversion snap back up after that manipulation, we knew we were going for overnight high, which is somewhere in this vicinity up here. But this thing was textbook right here, because this tapped into a, like, this is bread and butter. So this thing tapped. The only thing that I didn't really like about it, which is why I did not take it on a live account, I took it on a sim account. Where is it? Because here we go. It's right here. The only reason why I did not take this on my funded accounts is because it was FOMC day. If it was a regular normal day, I would have stacked it with my funded accounts with I would have stacked it. I would have used, you know, real size, but we tapped into this 1 hour gap right here. We had did we have SMT? I feel like we had SMT. I forget. Where is it? Where is it? Wow, I'm having a hard time finding it. Oh, here it is. Was it SMT? Oh, wait. Yeah. So we had SMT. Yeah, so we had SMT with ES, tapped into the 1 hour gap, inversed this 1 minute gap right here with a strong buy sequence, and then there's your inversion back up to that high. So, do I do NQ or MNQ unfunded? I do MNQ unfunded, because I like to kind of like have, you know, like sometimes I'll kind of like take some off, take half off, you know, trail it a little bit. So MNQ just gives me more freedom. I could, you know, do that. Because for example, like, you know, if I got a 22 point stop, right? And, you know, like even if I had 2 just mini contracts, that would be $40 a point times 22. You know, that's risking $880 a point. You know, like I'm not doing that, right? Like I usually risk, like on a 50K, like I'll risk probably 200 to 250 per account. All right, yeah, so this thing's going here, but this is going up this gap after he took out that sell side. I wasn't quite sure in this move once we inverse this immediately. Well, after this inversion right here, but once I did see us kind of rebalance into this and push up higher, I was, you know, all right. It gave me more confidence in the play here. So delivery today, you know, especially like even during Asia, during New York AM and Asia, I mean, it was really great, you know, especially for the day that we had, an FOMC day, and a day before bank holiday. You know, it's just pretend there's 30 likes. Let's see how many. If we're at 20, if we're at 20, then I'll do it. We're still at 9. We're still at 9 likes here. Most of the giveaways are done in the New York AM streams in Discord. So if you guys do want to join the Discord, it's completely free. Link is in the description below. That's where I stream Monday through Friday. I will not be streaming tomorrow morning because bank holiday. I don't know. I might hop on and see what's going on just to hang out, but I probably won't take any trades. Delivery would be kind of bad, which is what I thought today. But you know. Just liked awesome Joe. Are you able to see how many times I've used your Apex referral code? No, I cannot see specific users. Why? How many times have you used it? Is it a lot? Gunner says can't watch the stream tonight. Just thought I'd hop on and say good luck and leave. Awesome. Thank you, Gunner. Thank you. Okay, so now we want price to hold this thing right here, hold this little gap. Which we just got below it. Look at that. Just got below it. Just gapped below it. All right, so where would our change in state of delivery be? Right here. It would be right here. We'd have to close below this body right here. That would give us our change in state. If you guys don't know what change in state of delivery is, I posted a YouTube video about an hour ago. About an hour, maybe hour and a half ago. So see if we can get that little change in state right there, or if we do hold. Pull up, put the well, thank you, Tyler. Thanks for using the code. So it looks like we are going to tap into this gap right here. I am gonna I am thinking of like some type of, I don't know, like some type of like loyalty system or like loyalty program for like people that do use like all my codes, you know. I'm thinking of kind of how to do that. So thank you, Tyler. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh, it looks like we're bouncing this for value gap. Okay, yeah, so we just bounced this gap right here. We did not. Okay, so we did not close below that change of state. We held. And we're going to inverse this gap right here. So, well, we might inverse this gap. We will see. What time frames? RZ says, what time frames do you look for your fair value gaps on? Every time frame. I look for my gaps on every single time frame. But if you're specifically talking about like the inversions, like which inversions am I looking to enter off of? 1 minute and 5 minute mainly. Rarely I will do a 15 minute, but most of the time it's 1 minute and 5 minute inversions. But I will look at like higher time frame PD rays. So like this one right here, right? Like this was taken earlier. We had this 15 minute fair value gap. You see it right here. We have a 15 minute gap. We pulled back into that gap. Right on the 5 minute, pulled back into it, got the inversion right there, boom, back to sell side. So RZ says, I'm new to the strategy, but after watching your lives, I've been trying it, and I've caught the 50 minute because of you. Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. That was a solid trade. You can also join the New York AM stream, too, in Discord. It's free. Although I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's bank holiday. I don't know. I might log. As of right now, I'm not, but I might go in there just to hang out. So we'll see. We'll see for tomorrow, but obviously I'll be back tomorrow night and Friday morning. But I think I'm gonna call it there, right? I think I'm gonna call it right there. So, a nice little hangout session on the stream. Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Remember, tomorrow is a bank holiday. So yeah, if you guys want, you guys can join the Discord. I stream Monday through Friday in there. New York Open, it's all free. If you guys want my opening range breakout plus fair value gap indicator, you guys can get that for free as well, also in the Discord. So so close to 20. Really? What are we at? What are we at? We're at 13. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably do my next Apex giveaway. I don't know, maybe 14. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one sometime this week. But if not sometime this week, definitely next week. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Depending on if I stream tomorrow. So, we're at 16 likes. Very nice. But yeah, I do have to go right now, so. All right, guys. Well, yeah, thanks for watching. Good trading. I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios.